Good morning, everybody. Uh, Continuing on our Easter tutorials for balloon twisting, we're going to make a bunny hat. And again, bunnies have nothing to do with Easter when you get down to brass tacks. It's Resurrection Sunday, about the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, who came in the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief. But, having said that, it's become a cultural thing, bunnies and eggs and chicks and so on. So what we're going to do is a quick bunny hat, relatively quick. As a rule, I don't do this in line work simply because it takes 3 balloons, it takes a minute or two, and if you have 100 kids in line and they all want a bunny hat, it's just going to be that much longer. I might do it at the beginning just to generate interest and get people in line, or bring one to wear myself just to get attention to people say, oh, there's a balloon twister over there, that kind of thing. If you want to, go for it. It's great for parties and so on. Anyway, it requires 3 260s, each mostly inflated, a little bit, 3-4 fingers at the tip. Your finger size may vary. I'm going with 2 blues, and 2 of any color that you feel like is fine. Young girls will ask for pink. They'll have a lot of pink ready for that. And for the front, which will be the face of the bunny, I go with white. You could do yellow. I've done translucent. As a rule, don't. It just doesn't look right. And so on. What we're going to do is start with this and make the face of the bunny. To do that, we're going to make a pair of eyeballs. So 3-4 fingers. Twist side by each and lock it, and we're going to use the nozzle to tie it in place. 3, 4. And then I'll take this nozzle and I'll bring it through once, if not twice. That's it. That'll be his eyeballs. Next, we're just going to do a pair of cheeks. We're simply coming to the side and do the same for the other cheek. Make them both about the same size, please. Anyhow, so we have his eyes and his cheeks. And now we're going to do his buck teeth. He's a rabbit after all. And you can make his buck teeth as long or as short as you feel like. I'm going to go like this. All right, so just a couple. And if you want ridiculously long buck teeth, go for it. I don't care. Whatever works for you. And as always, all of these are recommendations to whatever you feel like, whatever works for you. And we end up with a bunny face sort of like that. He has no nose yet, but he will. He doesn't have anything drawn on, but he will. The rest we're simply going to pop off. I use my fingers, and we've talked about that in previous videos. If you'd rather use a scissors or a cutter, be my guest. Anyway, tie that off, and in the same way we will, once we have that little knot, take that through at least once so we won't unravel on us. And when we get everything adjusted, there's our bunny face. And for that matter, take a quick moment and draw whiskers. And again, whatever your art style is, go for it. I'm going to draw some eyeballs. And again, as simple or as complex as you want. Some people like to use stickers. Go for it. That's fine. That's lovely. All right? And that's our little face. He has no nose, but that will come in a moment. We are going to make the hat next, and the connecting point, whatever you care to call it, will actually be the bunny's nose. We're simply going to make a hat band for maybe your head or the child's head. All right? I have a fat head, so that's me. Anyway, and we've done this before, and take that little ball and bring it through so it doesn't unravel. All right? When we're done, we'll pinch twist this little guy. I'm not going to do that yet. Now, for an adult, that's not going to fit. All right? So we'll actually go, again, for a smaller child, it would. All right? And what you would do is make a second little ball on this side, put it over here, and we're going to end up attaching the ears in the middle. The last one is for the ears. Now, if you want, I don't recommend this. You could do upright like this and attach it somewhere back here. I don't care. I get paid the same either way, as the old joke goes. Anyway, In fact, I'm going to do this the right way. I'm going to grab another balloon because I have a bigger head than a child. And I'm simply going to inflate another balloon, and this will be to complete our hoop over the top. And again, if you want to use a pump instead, manual or electric, go for it. Many ways to skin a cat. My apologies to the cats in the audience. Anyhow, so we just have another long blue. We're going to get rid of this because it's too small for me. Same as before. Either cut it or pop it with your hands, tie it off so it doesn't escape on us. Being paranoid, I tend to double tie it, especially if I'm doing this for children, because they're active. All right. So at this point, we're to a simple loop. We're now going to attach the balloon we just did. And again, I like to twist this around so it stays in place. I want a big loop like this because I'm going to attach the ears up here. And we go and we simply twist this around. All right. We have all this extra we don't need. I'm going to make a pinch twist. Think of it as the bunny's tail if you like. And I'll pop off the outside. And tie this off. And wrap it around a couple times. And that's fine. And either of these could be the nose of the bunny. It really doesn't matter which, whatever makes you happy. Now, so we have a simple little hat. And the last part is going to be the bunny's ears. That's where our last big blue comes in. We're simply going to tie it together into a loop. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do that, one pinch twist. So, and take the nozzle, and we're going to tie that into itself. All right, so we stretch the nozzle a little bit. Hard to see on the, but my hand gets in the way. But pulling the loop up, pushing this through. You don't have to do this, but trial and error, I found out that it's easier that way. Anyway, and now that I've done that, as always, burp the balloon, push the air into the tail so there's less tail. Tie that off. All right, and this will be the top of the bunny's ears. Find the middle. Bunny ears. And frankly, if you want to do something quick and easy, you could just make a pair of bunny ears and put it on a little headband, and that's it. All right. But back to our story, we're doing this. We're going to attach our bunny ears to about the top middle of our hat. Twist it around once so it stays in place. There we go. There's this. All right. And again, if you want to do this and you want to save time, you could do just the ears or just the ears and the hat. Anyway, we have our bunny face. We're simply going to put that bubble here. This is going to be his nose. And gently bring him over into the middle to get our bunny face. That's it. That is the bunny hat. As I say, I don't recommend it for line work unless you're going to do things to cut time, or if you're just beginning, or whatever it is, you have a lot of people. But that's it. That is our friend the bunny hat. Thank you much. Thanks for listening. May God bless. Bye now.